Alright, what's up guys? It's your boy Kiwi from Bknighted. We're here to install a new part for the E36 and I wonder what could it be? Oh shit! BC Racings? Y'all don't know how excited I am to install these new coilovers for the E36. Alright, let's go take a look at it. Guys, so we're here to unbox the BC Racing coilovers. So right here we got my scissors and we're about to go cut this. Snip, snip, okay. Alright, now we got that out of the way. Alright, so my first impressions, looks pretty clean. This box, it looks pretty clean. Alright. So the first thing you see right here is the BC coilovers, is the product warranty. Oh, warranty? Fuck yeah. Alright, warranty! Okay, don't need to take a look at that. Ooh. So the first thing I noticed are these that will help you adjust the coilovers. I just don't remember on top of my, is a key.
Spanner wrenches.
Spare wrenches, alright? These are spare wrenches. So
Spanner.
Got nice banners here and rings. Okay, not too bad. No way, they gave me an... Alright. I like this blue color. Okay. We got the front coilovers here, and wow, look at that. Wow, it's really clean. Alright. Unbolt 3 bolts. We gotta unbolt the 2 bolts down here and 1 bolt up here, and the brake lines are gonna be attached to this, so you just push it out. And we also got to detach the 3 bolts on top of the shell. So let's come to the car so I can show you. So if we come to the car, we're gonna go right to this to uninstall these Raceland coils. We gotta disconnect these 2 bolts down here and 1 bolt on top of here. And then we gotta pull these 2 brake lines off out of the coil, and so that we can take off this suspension out of it. Alright, and then we come to the top. And then now we gotta uninstall these 3 screws, and then the whole suspension should come out. So we finally just took off the coils that came with the car. He told me these are Raceland, so whatever. These are okay. So now comparison to the BC Racing coilovers, you can definitely tell that the quality of the BC is way better than these Racelands. Oh, these are Racelands. Look at that. It says Racelands right here. Oh man, fuck these Racelands. These ride like shit. But anyways, how I measured it is that I'm using from the bolts, from the bottom, measuring from the very top of the top hat. And I want like a roughly 1 to 1.5 inch drop. So what I did was I kind of measured it from the top, did a 1 inch drop, then just tightened it from there, and to measure it, to have it exactly the same, I counted each thread. So these are 15 threads, and the other one's also 15 threads. So that's how you kind of know it's perfectly even. And my OCD ass needs to make sure that it's all my ride height, it's gonna be perfectly even. Alright, so we finally took off the coils. So you come down below, is that after you take out the coilovers, the spindle is gonna just drop. So what I did was I used a jack to hold it up for me, so that way it's not too much stress on the ball joint when it's dangling. And the 3 bolts on top, when we took off the coilovers, are 13, and the rears 3 bolts are 18s. So once you take those off, you'll be able to take out the coils and it'll be easy from there. We just finished installing the front coilovers. So the installation is pretty much straightforward. It's gonna be the same way how you uninstall the shocks. So once you install it, you just gotta tighten the 3 bolts on top, 3 bolts on the bottom, and that's pretty much it. And put the brake lines on the bracket. So now we're gonna start on the rears. So now we're in the rears, and the first thing first is that we gotta take off the shock. So to take off the shock, there's gonna be 1 bolt right below it, right here, and then we're gonna take off 2 screws on the top. And then from there, the spindle should get lower, and we should take off the spring, but be very careful. We have to use a jack to have the spindle rest on, so that way we take off the shocks, because once we take off the shocks, this thing's gonna spring down. So safety first, grab a jack, make sure the spindle's not gonna drop right away after we take off the shock, and from there, we'll be good. 17. Perfect fit. Sounds good. Slowly. Now it's completely released. We got the shocks out. Now we just gotta step on this to get the spring out. So. Wait, Scott, I need your help.
Alright.
Oh shit, nice.
Got him, coach.
Alright.
Always easier with the buddy.
Yes! Have a buddy with you, or else you're gonna be stuck like this for the rest of the night. And now we gotta take off the top. So for a convertible, where the top 2 screws are for the rear shocks are, you gotta take out this top. And now you see that there is a cover right here. You see it? Okay, take off that cover. And these are your 2 screws that you'll be able to take off your shocks. And that's, after we take those off, unscrew those screws, and this should drop right off. Alright guys, so we finally on the other side of the rear, and I fucked up. I didn't use the jack on the spindle, so by the time I was unscrewing the bolt on the bottom of the shock, it just fucking scared the shit out of me. I almost died. Whew. But anyways, I'm still here. Now we're gonna take out the spring, so just come close and take a look at this. Hey, huh!
More.
Put.
More.
I'm stepping as hard as I can, dude.
Oh, thank God.
Hey.
Got it out. Got
Who
the
needs
spring
springs? We can just drive on the floor.
out. Drive with no springs.
Alright guys, so we finally just took out the springs. So what we're gonna reuse out of these stock springs are these rubber pieces. So they can absorb sound. And so we're gonna bring our coilovers right here. So what I like to do is I like to put the springs on the top, so that way when we make adjustments, it'll be a lot easier to make adjustments. Yep. And now we just gotta make sure that we put the hole on the top of the spring, and the one with the piece on the bottom.
With the butt plug.
Yeah, the butt plug. And now we just gotta install the spring.
Yep.
Alright, now we're on to the car. I need you to open this one.
Got you, got you. So in order to test the struts, you have to wait till the strut is completely compressed and then check all the areas around the frame to see if they're hitting anything.
Alright guys, so now we're gonna install the wheels. We finished installing all the coilovers, so hopefully I don't gotta make any more adjustments after this, and hopefully the wheels will look good. So here we go. Alright guys, so everybody left. Hey Bear. Alright. Hey guys, so this is Bear, a mascot for Bknighted. But no, everybody's all left, so I'm about to lower the car to see our fitment with a new coilover. So hopefully I don't have to make any adjustments.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
So keep watching. Alright, so before we lower the car, let's tighten our coilovers so they don't make any... yeah, let's go tighten these coilovers. So first, let's go take off the wheels again. Fuck me, man. Alright guys, we're going to the rear, and so you see these coilovers right here. So first thing first is that we need to tighten it. So how you do it is you grab the ring lock or the ring wrench, and just pull it toward, let's see, clockwise. counterclockwise, lied, counterclockwise, so towards you. So this way, towards that way. Alright guys, so I just fixed up everything, make sure everything's all tight. Now we are gonna lower the car now. Alright guys, so after we lowered the car, now we're gonna torque all the wheels to spec. And the spec is 74 foot-pounds of torque. And yeah, just torque everything down to 74. Alright guys, so just took it for a quick test drive to break into the coils. And as of now, we did get a small drop. Here is a closer shot of the rear. Yeah, I think the fitment's okay. I do want to go lower, so probably gotta start lowering the rears. The fronts, I can't really lower anymore unless I pull the fender. It's starting to rub a little bit on the tire here. I can't even fit anything under there. And same with this side as well. The front fitment, it's okay. I do want to go lower, so I do have some wheels, by the way, guys. It is coming. Stay tuned so you guys know what wheels I did get for the E36. Just gotta, but as of now, I think it's okay.